Chosen one. They're fighting over you. Someone just declared, "You're the one." Listen carefully, because this moment carries something you cannot afford to miss, something that could shift everything inside your life in a single breath. And if you turn away now, you may walk past a blessing that was meant to meet you today. I am telling you plainly that unseen forces are moving, and there are voices rising in places you cannot see, speaking your name with urgency and intention. You are not overlooked, you are not forgotten, and you are not just another face in the crowd, because right now there is a spiritual contention happening over your life. Someone has stepped forward and declared that you are the one, and that declaration has caused movement, resistance, and attention in ways you have not yet understood. Stay with this, because what you are about to understand will explain the tension you have been feeling, the pressure you could not name, and the sudden shift that has been quietly forming around you. Type Amen if you agree. You have been sensing that something is different, even if you could not put it into words, and that feeling was not your imagination. It was the result of a shift in the spiritual realm, where your name was spoken with authority, where your purpose was recognized, and where your assignment was brought into focus. When someone declares that you are the one, it does not go unnoticed, it does not remain silent, and it does not pass without reaction. There are forces that align with your calling, and there are forces that resist it. And that is why it feels like there is movement all around you. This is not chaos, it is confirmation that your life carries weight and meaning beyond what you have seen so far. Before you go any further, take a moment to support this video with a like, because this helps this word reach someone else who is standing at the edge of their breakthrough and does not even realize it yet. You must understand that when I say they are fighting over you, I am not speaking in fear but in truth. There is a pulling and a pushing, a claiming and a resisting, because your life is not small and your destiny is not ordinary. You have been chosen for something that requires strength, clarity, and endurance, and that is why there is attention on you now. Some want to see you rise into what you were created for, while others would rather see you stay where you are, unsure and doubting. But the declaration has already been made, and that declaration carries power that cannot be easily undone. There is someone who has seen something in you that others missed, something that even you have struggled to fully accept. They have recognized your spirit, your resilience, and the quiet strength that has carried you through moments that should have broken you. That recognition has turned into a declaration, and that declaration has set things into motion. You are not waiting for validation anymore, because it has already been spoken over you. What you are stepping into now is the unfolding of that truth, and it will not look like your past, because it is not connected to your past limitations. Type 1111 if you believe. You have spent time questioning yourself, wondering if you were enough, wondering if you were ready, and wondering if you were truly seen. Those questions came from a place of uncertainty, but they do not define your reality anymore. The moment someone declared that you are the one, those doubts began to lose their grip on you. It may not feel like it yet, but something inside you is already shifting, already rising, already preparing to align with what has been spoken. You are moving out of a place of hesitation and into a place of recognition, and that transition can feel uncomfortable because it is new. There are moments when you will feel pressure, moments when you will feel like everything is happening at once, and that is because movement has begun. When there is stillness, there is no resistance, but when there is movement, everything that opposes it becomes visible. That is what you are experiencing now, not a sign of failure, but a sign of forward motion. You are not being pushed back, you are being pushed through, and there is a difference that you must understand. What feels like struggle is often the shaping that prepares you to carry what is coming. You are not alone in this, even if it feels that way sometimes. I am present with you in every moment, guiding, strengthening, and protecting you in ways you cannot always see. The declaration over your life did not come from a place of chance, it came from a place of purpose. You were seen, you were chosen, and you were named for something that requires your presence and your voice. This is why things are shifting. This is why attention has turned toward you, and this is why you cannot go back to who you used to be. The fight over you is not about taking you down, it is about determining who you will listen to and what you will believe. You have a choice in this, even though the movement around you feels strong. You can hold on to fear, or you can step into the truth that has already been spoken. You can shrink back, or you can rise into what has been declared over your life. The path forward is not hidden from you, it is simply unfamiliar, and unfamiliar does not mean unsafe. There is a reason you have made it this far, a reason you have survived what you have survived, and a reason you are hearing this now. Everything you have been through has been shaping you, preparing you, and strengthening you for this moment. You were not being delayed, you were being developed, and now that development is meeting opportunity. This is where things begin to change in a way that you cannot reverse, and that is why it matters that you stay present and aware. Why is an NYC neuroscientist breaking their silence about a hidden brain ritual? Reports say their attorneys are trying to shut this page down after CIA-linked research revealed a brainwave method connected to attracting money. This 7-second practice, supported by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people move away from financial stress into more stable lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. If you are seeing this now, consider yourself lucky, because this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. You are stepping into a space where your identity becomes clear, where your purpose becomes active, and where your life begins to reflect what was always meant for you. This is not about becoming someone else. It is about becoming who you truly are, without fear and without hesitation. The declaration that you are the one is not something you need to earn, it is something you need to accept. And once you accept it, everything around you begins to align with that truth. When someone declared that you are the one, it created a ripple that began to move through every layer of your life. That ripple is now reaching you in the form of pressure, awareness, and a deep knowing that something is changing. You are not losing control, you are being repositioned for something that requires your full presence. There are people who are beginning to notice you differently, even if they cannot explain why. Some are drawn to your energy, your calm, and your quiet strength, while others feel unsettled by it because they cannot understand it. This is part of what it means when there is movement around your life. Not everyone will respond the same way when your calling begins to surface. Some will support you, some will question you, and some will try to distract you, but none of that changes what has already been spoken over you. Type 777 if you trust God. You are entering a space where clarity will begin to replace confusion, but that clarity will come in layers, not all at once. You will start to see patterns, connections, and moments that suddenly make sense in a way they never did before. Things that felt random will begin to reveal their purpose, and situations that once felt like setbacks will show you how they were shaping you. This is how your understanding grows, not in a single moment, but through a series of realizations that build on each other. You are not being left in the dark, you are being guided into awareness step by step. There is also a strengthening happening inside you that you may not have fully recognized yet. You are not reacting the same way you used to. and you are not carrying the same weight that once held you down. Even when you feel tired, there is a part of you that refuses to give up, a part of you that keeps moving forward. That is not just determination, that is alignment with what has been declared over your life. You are becoming someone who can carry responsibility, purpose, and influence without breaking under the pressure. The fight over you is not about taking something away from you, it is about what you are about to receive. When something valuable is about to be placed into your life, there is always resistance that tries to interrupt that process. But resistance does not mean defeat, it means importance. The more valuable the assignment, the stronger the resistance, and that is something you must remember when things feel intense. You are not facing this because you are weak. You are facing this because you are strong enough to handle what is coming. You may have noticed that certain things are no longer satisfying you the way they used to. Conversations feel different, environments feel different, and even your own thoughts are shifting. This is not a loss, it is a transition. You are outgrowing what once fit you, and that can feel uncomfortable because it leaves space that has not yet been filled. But that space is necessary because it is where new direction, new purpose, and new opportunities will begin to take shape. Type 2222 to receive miracles. There is someone who has been watching your journey, not in a distant way, but in a way that sees the details of who you are. They have seen your effort, your patience, and your ability to keep going even when things were unclear. That observation has turned into a belief, and that belief has turned into a declaration. When they said you are the one, they were not speaking casually, they were speaking with conviction. That conviction has power, and it is one of the reasons things are shifting now. You are not stepping into something random, you are stepping into something intentional. Every step you take from this point forward will begin to align more closely with what was meant for you. It will not always be easy, and it will not always be clear, but it will be purposeful. You will begin to recognize the difference between distractions and direction, and that awareness will help you move forward with confidence. You are not being led in circles, you are being led towards something specific. There will be moments when you feel like pulling back, when you feel like returning to what is familiar and safe. That is a natural response when things begin to change, but it is not the direction you are meant to go. Growth requires you to move beyond what is comfortable, and that is exactly what is happening now. You are being stretched in ways that will allow you to carry more, see more, and do more than you have before. This is not happening to you, it is happening for you. You must also understand that not every voice around you carries truth. When there is movement around your life, there will be opinions, suggestions, and influences that try to shape your path. Some of these will be helpful, but others will lead you away from what has been declared over you. This is where your awareness becomes important, because you need to recognize what aligns with your purpose and what does not. You are not meant to follow every voice. You are meant to stay grounded in what has already been spoken. What if a top neuroscientist just revealed a method helping thousands of people attract money into their lives? Research connected to the CIA suggests a simple brainwave ritual can influence how you notice and act on opportunities. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping people shift from financial pressure to improved lifestyles. Many are now living in dream homes, driving luxury cars, and enjoying luxury vacations. But this information may not stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a peace that will begin to settle in you, even in the middle of everything that is shifting. It may come in small moments at first, brief feelings of calm, that remind you that you are not alone. Those moments will grow stronger as you continue to move forward, and they will become a foundation that you can stand on. That peace is not dependent on your circumstances. It comes from knowing that you are being guided and supported. It is a quiet assurance that everything is unfolding as it should. The declaration that you are the one is not just about recognition, it is about responsibility. It means that there is something you are meant to carry, something you are meant to do, and something you are meant to become. That may feel heavy at times, but it is also an honor. You are not being given something you cannot handle. You are being trusted with something that fits who you are becoming. And as you continue to grow, that responsibility will begin to feel natural instead of overwhelming. Some connections, habits, and patterns must fall away because they no longer fit the direction you are moving toward. This is part of the fight you feel around you, not because you are being harmed, but because your life is being redirected with precision. There are moments when you may feel misunderstood, even by people who once seemed close to you. That feeling comes from the fact that you are stepping into a version of yourself they have not yet seen or accepted. Growth often creates distance, not because you are abandoning others, but because you are becoming more aligned with your purpose. You are not meant to shrink yourself to remain comfortable for others. You are meant to expand into who you were created to be. This expansion can feel lonely at times, but it is necessary for what lies ahead. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. The declaration over your life has activated something deeper than surface change. It has begun to reshape how you see yourself, how you respond to challenges, and how you carry your presence in the world. You are not reacting the same way to pressure, and you are not settling for what once felt acceptable. There is a new awareness rising in you, one that refuses to ignore your value or your calling. That awareness is not arrogance, it is recognition, and it is something you must learn to honor instead of suppress. You may also feel a stronger sense of discernment, a quiet knowing about people, situations, and decisions. This is not something you need to explain to everyone, but it is something you need to trust. When you are chosen for something specific, your ability to recognize truth and direction becomes sharper. This is part of how you are guided, not always through loud signs, but through subtle clarity that grows stronger over time. You are being equipped with everything you need to navigate what is ahead of you. The fight over you is also revealing what cannot stay hidden anymore. Things that were once unclear are becoming visible, and truths that were once ignored are coming to the surface. This may feel uncomfortable, but it is necessary for your growth and your protection. You cannot step fully into your purpose while surrounded by illusions or misunderstandings. What is being revealed now is making space for clarity, and that clarity will allow you to move forward without hesitation. Type 1010 to receive blessings. There is a shift happening in how others perceive you, even if they do not speak about it openly. Some are beginning to recognize your strength, your consistency, and the quiet way you have carried yourself through difficult moments. Others may feel challenged by your growth because it reflects something they have not yet faced within themselves. This is part of the tension that comes with stepping into your calling. You are not responsible for how others respond to your growth, but you are responsible for staying true to it. You are also learning to let go of the need for constant approval. There was a time when you looked for validation from others, hoping that their recognition would confirm your worth. But now you are moving into a place where that need is fading. You are beginning to understand that what has been declared over you carries more weight than any opinion or approval. This realization will free you from many limitations that once held you back. There is a deeper level of trust being formed within you, not just in what is happening, but in the one guiding it. You are learning to rely on something greater than your own understanding, something that sees the full picture of your life. This trust does not remove challenges, but it changes how you experience them. Instead of feeling lost, you begin to feel guided, even when the path is not fully clear. That sense of guidance will become stronger as you continue to move forward. The declaration that you are the one is not a temporary statement. It is a defining truth that will continue to unfold in different ways. It will show up in opportunities, in connections, and in moments where you realize that you are exactly where you are meant to be. This does not mean everything will be easy, but it does mean everything will be purposeful. You are not moving without direction, even when it feels uncertain. There is a plan unfolding, and you are a central part of it. You may also notice that your focus is changing. Things that once distracted you no longer hold the same power, and your attention is being drawn toward what truly matters. This is part of your alignment, helping you invest your energy in what will move you forward. You are not losing interest without reason. You are being guided towards something greater. This shift in focus will help you make decisions that support your growth instead of slowing it down. Could a hidden part of your brain be influencing your ability to attract money? A Columbia study linked to CIA research points to a small brain mechanism activated through a simple 7-second ritual. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this method is helping people move beyond financial struggles into more balanced lifestyles. Many are now stepping into dream homes, owning luxury cars, and finally taking luxury vacations. However, this page might not remain online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. There is a strength rising in you that comes from everything you have experienced so far. You have faced moments that tested your patience, your faith, and your resilience, and you have come through them stronger than before. That strength is not just for surviving, it is for building, leading, and stepping into what is ahead. You are not starting from nothing, you are building from everything you have learned. And that foundation will support you as you move into the next phase of your life. You are not the same person you were before that moment, even if everything on the outside still looks familiar. There is a quiet transformation taking place, one that is reshaping your identity from the inside out. This is why you feel both pulled forward and stretched at the same time, because growth is meeting purpose in a way that cannot be ignored. You are beginning to understand that being chosen is not about comfort, it is about calling. It is about stepping into something that asks more from you, something that requires your attention, your focus, and your willingness to grow beyond your limits. This is where many people hesitate, because it is easier to stay where things are known and predictable. But you were not created for a life that stays small and safe. You were created to move, to build, and to step into spaces that reflect who you are becoming. Type 777 if you affirm your belief. The tension you have been feeling is also a sign that you are standing at the edge of something significant. It is the moment before change fully takes form, the space where everything feels uncertain but full of potential. This is not a place to retreat, even though it may feel uncomfortable. This is a place to stand with confidence, knowing that what is unfolding has purpose behind it. You are not being pushed into chaos, you are being guided into alignment, and alignment often feels unfamiliar before it feels right. There are parts of your past that may try to pull you back, memories, fears, and old patterns that remind you of who you used to be. These are not there to trap you, they are there to test your readiness to move forward. You are being given the opportunity to choose differently, to respond with the strength and awareness you have gained. This is how you break cycles, not by avoiding them, but by facing them with a new understanding. You are not bound to repeat what you have already outgrown. Type 222 to claim miracles. You are also stepping into a season where your voice matters more than you realize. There are things you will say, express, and stand for that will carry weight beyond your own understanding. This is part of being the one who has been declared. Your presence begins to influence, your words begin to carry impact, and your actions begin to shape what is around you. This is not something to fear, it is something to embrace with humility and awareness. You are not being elevated for pride, you are being positioned for purpose. There will be moments when you feel like you are being watched more closely, when your choices feel more significant than before. That is because they are. When you step into your calling, your life becomes an example, whether you intend it or not. People will observe how you handle pressure, how you respond to challenges, and how you carry yourself in uncertain moments. This is not meant to overwhelm you, but to remind you that your life has influence. And that influence is something you must carry with care and intention. You are also learning that not every opportunity is meant for you, even if it looks appealing on the surface. Discernment will guide you in knowing what aligns with your purpose and what does not. This is where many people become distracted, chasing things that look good but do not serve their calling. You are being guided to choose differently, to focus on what truly matters, and to let go of what does not. This will protect your energy and keep you aligned with what has been declared over you. There is a strengthening happening in your patience as well. You are learning to wait without losing your sense of direction, to trust without needing constant proof. This is not easy, but it is necessary for what lies ahead. There will be moments when things do not move as quickly as you would like, but that does not mean they are not moving at all. Timing is part of your journey, and everything is unfolding in a way that prepares you for what is coming. You are also becoming more aware of your inner voice, the quiet guidance that helps you make decisions and navigate your path. This voice will become clearer as you continue to trust it, and it will guide you in ways that others cannot. You are not meant to rely solely on external direction. You are meant to develop a connection with the guidance within you. This is part of your growth, learning to listen, to trust, and to act with confidence. The fight over you is also revealing your value in a way that you cannot ignore anymore. You are not ordinary, and your life is not without purpose. The attention, the resistance, and the movement around you all point to the same truth. You matter more than you once believed. This realization may feel overwhelming at times, but it is also empowering. It gives you a reason to stand firm, to keep moving forward, and to step fully into what has been declared over you. There is a new level of courage rising in you, even if you have not fully recognized it yet. You are facing things you once avoided, and you are moving through challenges that once felt too heavy. This is not because everything has become easy, but because you have become stronger. Strength is not the absence of difficulty, it is the ability to move through it with determination. And that is exactly what you are doing. Why are so many people talking about the billionaire brainwave? A leading neuroscientist says it was identified during a private program based on CIA research. This 7-second ritual, confirmed by 4 neuroscience labs, helps align your thinking with better financial outcomes. Many are moving away from stress into improved lifestyles, with dream homes, luxury cars, and the freedom to enjoy luxury vacations. But this discovery may be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You are also learning to let go of what you cannot control. There are things happening around you that are beyond your understanding, and trying to control them will only create more tension. Instead, you are being guided to focus on what is within your reach, your choices, your actions, and your response to what is happening. This shift will bring you a sense of peace that allows you to move forward without being overwhelmed. There is a moment that comes when everything you have been sensing begins to take shape in a way that you can no longer ignore. You are stepping into that moment now, where what was once hidden is starting to become visible in your life. The declaration spoken over you is no longer just a distant truth. It is becoming something you can feel, recognize, and respond to. This is where your awareness deepens, and you begin to see that nothing you have gone through was without meaning. Every struggle, every delay, and every quiet season was preparing you for this exact turning point. You may notice that your instincts are becoming stronger, almost as if you can sense what is right and what is not, without needing long explanations. That is not coincidence. That is part of your alignment becoming sharper. When you are chosen for something greater, your ability to recognize truth becomes more refined. You are not meant to second-guess every step. You are meant to move with a growing confidence in what you feel and know. This does not mean you will never have questions, but it does mean you will not be lost in uncertainty the way you once were. Type 1111 to affirm. There is also a shift happening in how you handle challenges, and this is something you may not have fully noticed yet. Situations that once overwhelmed you are now being approached with a different mindset. You are not reacting from fear in the same way, and you are not allowing pressure to define your response. This is growth that comes from experience, from learning, and from being shaped through what you have faced. You are not fragile in this season. You are being formed into someone who can stand firm even when things feel unstable. The fight over you is beginning to reveal something important. It is showing you where your loyalty needs to be. There are many voices, many influences, and many directions that may try to pull your attention. But not all of them are meant to guide you, and not all of them carry truth. You are being called to stay grounded in what has already been declared over your life. That declaration is your anchor, and it will keep you steady when everything else feels uncertain. Type 1212 if you walk by faith. You are also learning that your value is not determined by how quickly things happen, but by the purpose behind what is unfolding. There may be moments when you feel like you are waiting, like things are not moving as fast as you expected. But that waiting is not empty. It is filled with preparation that you cannot always see. You are being positioned carefully, step by step, so that when things do move, they move in a way that supports your growth. This is not delay, it is design, and it is working in your favor. There is a deeper sense of responsibility growing within you as well. Being the one who has been declared is not just about recognition, it is about how you carry yourself moving forward. Your actions, your words, and your decisions begin to carry more weight, not just for you, but for what you influence around you. This is not meant to create pressure, but to bring awareness. You are not just living for the moment, you are building something that has lasting impact. You may also feel a stronger pull toward purpose, a desire to do something meaningful with your time and your energy. This is not something you need to force. It is something that will naturally grow as you continue to align with what has been spoken over you. You are not meant to drift without direction. You are meant to move with intention. This sense of purpose will guide your choices and help you focus on what truly matters. It will also give you the strength to let go of what does not. There is also a healing taking place within you, one that goes deeper than surface level. Old wounds, past disappointments, and moments of doubt are being addressed in a way that allows you to move forward without carrying their weight. This healing is not always comfortable, but it is necessary for your growth. You cannot step fully into your calling while holding on to everything that has hurt you. Letting go is part of your freedom, and that freedom will allow you to move with clarity and strength. The declaration over your life is also opening doors that you may not have expected. Opportunities, connections, and moments of alignment will begin to appear in ways that feel almost unexpected. This is not luck. It is the result of your life moving into the direction it was meant to go. You are not chasing these opportunities, you are aligning with them. This is a different kind of movement, one that is guided rather than forced. You are also becoming more aware of your boundaries, understanding what you can carry and what you need to release. This is part of your growth, learning to protect your energy and your focus. Not everything deserves your attention, and not everything is meant to stay in your life. This awareness will help you make decisions that support your purpose instead of draining it. You are not being distant, you are being intentional.